Hey everybody, welcome back to Mint Out of the Box, the only unboxing show here on YouTube that uses my 40 plus years of hands-on collecting of pretty much everything to go over old stuff, new stuff, and everything in between. I am your host, the godfather of toys, the J-Bomb, back with you for another kicking it old school episode. We've never done one before, but we're doing it today. Today, me and producer Steph, we're kind of going through the other side of the office, which is filled to the brim with all kinds of crap and awesome finds, which I found this. This is from the Arrow TV series, and this was put out by DC Direct. Now, gotta take you back, go back in the Wayback Machine to the late 1990s. Late 1990s, the J-Bomb was getting out of his, was on his way out of his, late 1990s, early 2000s. So the J-Bomb was out of his first marriage, living a single life, just getting out of the wrestling business and getting in, and in a few more years I'd be easing into the father life. But I was still collecting. As you can tell, no matter what I was doing in life, I was still collecting. So DC Direct was basically, see, we're all kind of spoiled now because we got the McFarlane stuff. We got DC figures and Targets and Walmarts and all that crap now. Well, back then, late 90s, early 2000s, DC Direct only shipped figures to pretty much comic book shops, maybe some specialty stores in the mall, like back in the day. For my old school fans out there, Suncoast, you could pick stuff up. But this came out, this is from the Arrow TV show, which probably came out in the early 2010s, I believe, around that time. I never watched it when it came out. I wasn't a big fan of the Green Arrow character, but when I was injured one time, I started watching, and I got Netflix. I started watching Arrow. I loved the first season. So I watched the first season, started watching the second season, and it just lost me. Most of the as much, you guys all know, I love DC comics and I love the DC movies. The WB TV shows stink. I don't like them. I watched Flash for a few seasons and it lost me. I never got into Batwoman. I watched Supergirl, got a little bit too woke for me. I like my stuff. I like my comics. I like all my stuff. I like all the stuff I'm into. Baseball, comic books, toys, all that stuff. I don't want a political message. I don't want a left or right leaning in it. I just want that. I ain't there for that. If I want to go to that, I'll go to CNN. I'll go to Fox. I'll go do all that. I'll go to the newspapers. I just want my toys. I just want my comics. I just want my sports to be that. That's where you go to get away from all that crap. Well, anyway, I really like this version of Deathstroke. And I got this somewhere. As you can see, it's beat up. I was moving some boxes around and I found this thing. So I was like, yeah, you know what? It's beat to hell. Let's open it up. You all know I'm a huge fan of Deathstroke. Hopefully the lovely one can show a picture of her and I on our first Halloween together when I dressed as Deathstroke and went to my kids' school for Halloween and scared the crap out of all of them because they're all little. So open it up. And the cool thing about the DC Direct, as you can see, one of the big things, which you don't get nowadays, comes with guns. You don't get that anymore. This is, like I said, this is one of my favorite versions of Deathstroke. I really liked the end of the Justice League movie, both versions, when Deathstroke showed up. Talk about Dusty Rhodes or Rock and Roll Express pop. I popped like a little teen girl at a New Kids concert. So let me cut all this crap out of here. So put Deathstroke out first. So There you go. You have to put all the gimmicks together. I'll throw some pictures after the show when we do in post. But here you go. There's the Deathstroke. It's an awesome looking figure. I really like the guy that played him in the show. I like the whole storyline behind it. It's really badass. Like the Green Arrow character, it really grew on me in this version of it. The guy that plays him, I dig him. I tried to watch him in that wrestling show. That show lost me. First episode, couldn't get into it. But that's that. Like I said, DC Direct was around for a few years. I still think they do some stuff here and there. I think it's starting to come back. I see it online, but I think it's kind of affiliated loosely with McFarlane, or there's some kind of connection there because I see McFarlane talking about it. But like I said, DC Direct, they put out some amazing figures. I got a ton of them loose up here. I mean, right behind producer Steph right now, I see my Superboy, Supergirl, DC Direct. I see a ton of them up there in package, out of package, up in the rafters here. I have them, a lot of them packaged. Cyborg, Flash. They did a lot of the really classic representations of the figures from the Silver Age, some Golden Age. I mean, they did everything, and they're about $20 a piece back then. And, you know me, I got 2 of everything. So, and it was during a time where the wars wasn't cheap. So I only had about $40 a week to spend, and I'd go get 2 figures every week. But I mean, everywhere I look around here, there's DC Direct figures. They're great figures. These are like I said, no different. Really nice figures. But like I said, I thought I'd do something different this week. This is the first episode we have done kind of current. The last 3 were ones we all filmed at once because producer Steph had some minor surgery. But she is back up and at 'em, looking sexy. So everything's good around here. So thank you everybody for all your well wishes. We got a lot of emails and stuff wishing her the best, and we appreciate everybody out there that was sent their well wishes. Special shout out to the Doctor of Belts, Candyman, Chris's wife Michelle, who showed up day 1 with flowers to make sure that she producer Steph was greeted at home with something other than my face. But she is up and at him. She's back at him. So we'll be out there. Later on in May, got another Ontario Comic-Con coming up. We're going to be out there again. I don't know if I'm going to dress up this time. Producer Steph is saying I am. We also got, this week, I'm going to go to see Mick Foley live. Hopefully get some stuff autographed. I can show you guys next week. A lot of stuff coming on. It's the summer. It's starting to get warm. Starting to get hot. I'm finding toys everywhere. I got some more McFarlane, shockingly. I'm finding wrestling figures. It's been a mess. That's why we were cleaning out the garage, cleaning up in here. But everything's going good. We're having a great time here at Mint Down the Box. We want to thank everybody for got a lot of new subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. All my daughter's friends that were looking at the show as a goof and started subscribing and watching. Hey, please share. Keep it going. Make me big, because then Carrie will be famous and rich, and then she'll take care of you guys too. So that's it for this week of Mint Down the Box. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Have a great one.
Smooth like butter.
Smooth like... That wasn't smooth. I lost that thing forever.